Good morning. I'm here at Beautyworld Middle East 2024 at the Dubai World Trade Center, and it's a pleasure to be here at the PGP Glass stand. It's a fascinating stand, and a very great pleasure to be here with the Managing Director of PGP Glass, Mr. Vijay Shah. Hello, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning. Very good to see you. So tell us a little bit about your company, about its inception and your specialty in the glass packaging sector.
Right. So I have a long association with this company. It's almost 35 years now. And when we began, we were in pharmaceutical glass packaging, primarily the leaders in India in pharmaceutical glass packaging. And when we wanted to grow from that, and I looked around in Europe, I found that every competitor of mine who were making pharmaceutical glass in Europe, like Saint-Gobain, then Beautyworld Rocco, were all in cosmetic and perfumery. So that gave us the idea that we should also be in cosmetic and perfumery. But India never had a great or big market at that time. So we took a small step by converting a wires line into nail polish. And within few years, we realized we became world leaders in nail polish bottles. So today, almost every second nail polish bottle in the world is from PGP Glass. So our focus remained that for several years, and then we started venturing into perfume glass. But there we faced challenge of know-how, and European players were not easy to get into that market. The market was ruled by 5 or 6 manufacturers who have been in this business not for decades but few centuries. So they were all legacy companies, family-owned companies. And then in 2007 we got an opportunity to buy into one US-based company called Wheaton Glass, belonged to the Wheaton family. So though it was a loss-making company, we acquired it, and within a few years picked up the know-how and moved it to India. So we started manufacturing high-end perfumery glass in India for the world. So first our known market was US, and then gradually we are growing in Europe since then. And the US plant, we moved it to high-end spirit bottles.
Right.
So even today, we export from India 500 containers a month and almost 75 million a year worth of high-end bourbon bottles. So every leading brand in US is with us. And in Europe over these years, we have been growing, almost enjoying 7% share of the European market today. Then comes the Middle East market. Most of the market here is mass, but of course within that there's a lot of luxury. So the Ajmals of this world, they are in high-end luxury, and there are many sub-segments here in luxury, but larger part is in mass. So we decided earlier on that we will cater to both. So today we are leading vendors to the mass market other than China. We got very large capacities in India, and this is a very important fair for us. So coming to today, we are now owned by Blackstone. The Piramal sold it to Blackstone, private equity, at a valuation of $1 billion. So we are perhaps the most valued company in the world in terms of compared to the size, and we're the most profitable company also in the world.
Wonderful. That's so nice to hear. Let's move on to glass as a packaging, structure. We have been seeing glass innovating in many areas, in terms of, as you correctly said, luxury is one of the important areas. There's so much of innovation that we see, but it's also energy intensive, process. So you have taken some very strong initiatives to move into a sustainable production process or manufacturing process. I saw outside in your stand you have mentioned that you're a platinum, certified company for EcoVadis. So tell us more about your sustainable initiatives.
So, first of all, glass as a packaging material was always recycled. So it is not something new. So historically, across the world, glass is recycled. In high-end perfume, we would not use recycled glass because it would impact the quality. But any glass, recycled glass available in most societies, it is collected back and used by glass manufacturers as an input material. And as an input material, a recycled glass is very good because it is less energy consuming and less expensive than batch or fresh batch. So recycling has always been part of this economy, and even if glass is not recycled, it is biodegradable. So in that sense, it has always been a environment friendly material. But coming to recent times, when the focus on sustainability has increased, since 3 years we have redrafted a purpose statement to say that we are in the business of specialty glass packaging produced in an increasingly sustainable environment. And we are taking very, very bold steps in the last 3 years to become more green. So we were determined to become EcoVadis Platinum. We have been Platinum since 2 years in a row. We were silver before that. So from silver we moved straight to Platinum, skipping the gold. So that's very, very important for us because we are competing with European vendors and we want to be in the forefront. Now, how do we manage this? There are many, many initiatives on ESG, but I'll highlight a few. Recently, we have invested very large sum in 33 megawatts of renewables, hybrid renewables. So both wind and solar. With this, almost 80% of our electricity consumption is backed by renewables. In terms of water also, we don't use extra groundwater. We are self-sufficient. We work on each aspects of ESG. So governance, societal issues. We are perhaps the only glass company recruited 300 handicapped people in our processes. So there are many, many such initiatives by which we keep moving forward.
Right. Tell us, about this show. Beautyworld Middle East has been here for many years now, and I understand you're also participating regularly. Yeah. How has this show been for you over the past few years, and particularly this year? Where do you see this show going forward also?
So this is a very central location. Dubai is a meeting point between East and West. So there are many exhibitors and customers coming for the mass market from India and Middle East, which is the hub of the global mass market. As also from premium, there are people coming from Africa, Europe, and Asia. So I think it's a very central location, and we always find huge footfalls in this show. It's a great customer meeting point, and we would continue participating in these shows. So I think it'll grow from strength to strength.
All right.
Only thing is, I don't understand why the exhibitors or the organizers have a back-to-back show 1 month later in Hong Kong again. So they should not be so close to each other.
All right. I'll take that point. And one last message for Packaging MEA readers of our magazine about your company. Some of them are your existing clients, some of them could be your potential clients. What's your message to them?
So we are very environment conscious glass packaging company, perhaps the only one in India, and at the leading edge of the environment consciousness. So, and that is expensive. We have to make a lot of investment to be in the forefront of the sustainability journey. We'll continue to do so. So when you buy glass packaging from us, you're buying sustainable or relatively more sustainable glass packaging in terms of our entire practices, whether you call it towards manpower, towards the environment, towards society. So I think you should keep that in mind when you buy from us. And in terms of our customer service, also we do regular surveys every year. We come on the top. We believe in very strongly in high OTIF and high quality both. So our customers are always delighted with us.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
So it's a pleasure. Thank you very much for your
Thank
time.
you.
Thank you.